Last tip was born, and our village phone stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please call me the membership? Official. Alright, how far is the board coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Angle? Hey. Yes, how far is the water coming up, sir? It's coming up, we're just sinking. I don't know, like, we're going down now.
Wait, you're telling me Nolan did make it off the island? And this is... Wait a minute, it's gonna crack this case wide open. They have dropped alleged pictures of Nolan on the boat leaving, but that ain't the half of it. There's audio which I'm gonna play for you from the tow frantic call when they called, the boys called about the tow truck, the tow in the boat. And it is a frantic call, but you can hear Nolan or some things being said about Nolan. But before I play that, what people are tripping about that picture, it appears to be Nolan's leg hanging off. So now that you see Nolan's leg hanging off, now I need you to listen to this audio. Now I'll tell you what I hear. I want you to tell me what you hear. Is he dead? Nolan, oh my God, Nolan, don't die. Wake up, it's all kind of stuff. Now, allegedly, that's Warren over there, too. This is footage of Nolan, maybe his last breath, I don't know. But between this leg, this picture, and this audio, social media is in a frenzy, and I don't like it. What if I told you? I hear Nolan's about to die. I hear a little young lady talking. I hear,
all right, wait. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, all praises to the Most High. And as the scripture said, all things hidden shall be revealed, and those things done in secret would be exposed on the mountaintop. Now, what you just saw was a couple of audios where people have broken down what is perceived to be heard on the frantic 911 call, where Warren is calling the Cito company for a tow, even though the Cito company eventually says, well, no, we already talked to his grandfather or his father, and they don't need a tow. And so all during the call, you hear a lot of commotion in the background, coupled with this picture right here, which allegedly shows Nolan's leg hanging off a boat, presumably without life. And so we all know during some point of the July 4th festivities, when he was in the company or the custody of these individual white boys, that he lost his life. But with the shroud of mystery surrounding the case, nobody is able to discern. So we are now left to investigate what really happened. Now, you heard those two audio recordings. I'm going to play this other video from, I think her name is Chronicle Speaks, which she gives a detailed investigation of what we are hearing or what we perceive to hear on that call, as she slows the video down and narrates as such. Just listen.
Well, it seems as though we may finally be getting answers about what happened to Nolan Xavier Wells. The phone call to Cito was released yesterday, and although the caller appeared panicked and focused on keeping the boat from sinking, there seems to be much more happening in the background. If you listen closely, you can seemingly hear passengers calling Nolan's name, even though the public has been told that Nolan never made it back onto the boat. You can also hear what sounds like someone asking whether he is dead, and another person telling Wyatt to check his chest. There is so much happening in this call, and what we appear to hear does not match the account Warren gave during his interview. This audio may also help answer several major questions. Why did the group suddenly say they no longer needed assistance? Why did we see them leave the boat launch near Eli Jackson's home but never saw them return? And why was there a quick detour involving the allegedly sinking boat after they docked, taking it from Jackson's house to Fort Bayou? Investigators, either critical details are being overlooked or the public has not been given the complete story. The audio is already authenticated, and if the background statements that I've interpreted are correct, then we are demanding immediate investigation, clear answers, and several arrests. Let's go. Vicky speaking. How can I help you?
Hey, we're at the West Tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking. Can y'all please come in the membership?
All right, of course. How far is the water coming up, sir? Can you give me a description? Angles?
Hey.
Is it?
Now, if that is truly going on in the background, then we see why he is distracted on that call.
How far is the water coming up, sir?
It's going up. We're just thinking. I don't know. Like we're going down now.
All right, well, let's get you going. Membership number and phone number listed on the account, sir.
I don't know the phone number. It's either Jerry Atkerson. I think it's Jerry Atkerson. Try that.
All right.
I do have a membership, like guarantee.
All right, unless you have a membership number or anything, it's okay. I'll get you over to the captain. What's the best phone number to reach you at?
Reach me at
All right. And is everybody on board and good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody.
How many? All right. Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
What?
Do you need the United States Coast Guard?
No, we do not need that.
All right. All right. Do you have your current GPS coordinates?
Unlock your future with an online degree from the University of Utah's U Online. We offer flexible master's, undergraduate, and certificate programs that empower you to access a world-class U of U education wherever life takes you. You can study from anywhere. We're the university for you, and we're here to support.
Now, also, someone pointed out to me as well, where it was possibly a deliberate sinking. Let's check this audio out from later on in the video.
Hello, can you hear me?
Better jump in and pull the plug, Bart, while you're doing.
Now, he said, jump in and pull the plug, Bart, while you're going. Let's make sure we heard it correctly.
So, is there anybody on board? How many adults, sir? That was the question. Hello, can you hear me?
Better jump in and pull the plug, Bart, while you're doing.
Okay, now faintly here, I don't know what he said, but it sounded like somebody in the background said, do you want me to throw him in the water? And then he says, Warren says, jump in and pull the plug while you're going. Now, where is he going on a sinking boat? Now, shout out to my brother Dave, who pointed out, it sounds like a deliberate attempt to sink the boat. He says, jump in and pull the plug. Now, I'm not a boatsmith. I'm not a boatsman. I'm not a fisherman. Well, I'm a fisherman, but, you know, I'm not a deep sea, a yachtsman or whatever. So I don't know what it means by pull the plug, but from my layman's ability, my layman's understanding, if you pull the plug on something, you're trying to let the water in or purposely sink the boat. I mean, if you pull a plug and your boat is in water, that means water is going to continuously fill the boat. And so many people feel, of course, we already kind of sense, according to all the information that has come out from all these different stories and outlets and people investigating, we already sense something is wrong. And this call even makes it more questionable about was Nolan on the boat. And many people feel like Nolan was killed on the boat during the actual, or even dumped during the actual tow call. And the fact that while they were on the phone call with the tow company. The tow company calls the tow man, and the tow man said, well, now I already talked to their grandfather and they don't need a tow anymore. And so what happened between the time that they are on the phone asking for a tow and by the time the dispatcher, while she's still on the phone with them, reaches a tow and they say, well, no, they don't need a tow. So there's definitely some communication that has not been exposed between all of the parties involved. And even at the end of the call, you hear the dispatch getting all buddy and saying, well, yeah, they're just kids. They're just panicking. So once again, this may be a ritualistic sacrifice that everybody's involved in. And if you study history, if you study, different cultures, these are things that people do. Once again, as I mentioned, July is the month where they celebrate Neptune, the god of the water, and Neptunalia was on July 23rd, in which, they sacrifice to the god of Neptune, the god of the water. And how do you once again sacrifice to a god or worship a god of the water? You give it fresh bodies. And our young brother Nolan was a fresh young body. So once again, I am not a audio analyst, a technician, or a background noise specialist. No, but evidently people are saying that this is what they have deduced from the wording and